isn't a down bad. It's a...
No, it is.
No, you still in the... Okay. So what are you doing to get out of it?
I don't know, because it ain't... the ideas of what they give you don't be working.
Can I share what I've been doing?
It's not very consistent.
I'm
listening to Charlamagne's audiobook right now, Shook Ones. And
do you like to read? I mean, I'm like literally textbook, because there's Kindle, there's
like the part was audiobook. I said that right? I said audiobook.
Yeah, but the funny thing is though, I have heard quite a few people say that they didn't listen to the audiobook, they read the audiobook. It's like, yeah, I was reading the book, and they're like, oh, like, yeah, like on Audible.
I probably should try that in hindsight, like flip through the page, like look at the words while they say it. But I just been having it play. I haven't been doing nothing. Let's just be clear. I've been using all the energy that I can to make it through the day. So this is the first time I've wore real clothes. Because we stopped doing TA on Fridays, which was the only day I would get dressed.
Mm-hmm.
So the only day I wore non-uniform clothes a Saturday. And that's all I can remember from one time since we stopped doing TA. Like, that's all I can remember, that I haven't worn clothes like one time. Real clothes.
I think I'm not a therapist, but I started going to therapy recently.
What?
Yeah.
Make some noise for that.
Woo. I had one session. It was cool. I think I'm missing a piece. Like, backtrack. In my early 20s, I had an episode. I was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, bipolar. Very transparent, whatever. From 20 to now, a decade, I've been kind of like doing my own thing to make sure I'm good. Wasn't good. After the wedding, those things came back to resurface, and it led me to speak to a therapist. We'll talk about this later. We're not going to get into all that on this episode. We'll talk about that later. But I started therapy. The therapist is cool. I thought I wanted a man, but I think I may need a woman, because he was cool. He had red hair. He was like real down to earth. He was a little chunky. He was white. But he made me feel comfortable. He laughed at my joke. It was inappropriate, but he laughed. I said, I've been cleaning up my apartment a lot. Like, I can't sit down. When I feel anxious, I get up, because I haven't been drinking either. So like, I'm obviously going through withdrawal, but I'm like cleaning up my house, like making sure everything is where I put it. And I was like, when I get really anxious, I just start cleaning up shit. And he's like, you can come clean my house. And I was like, ha, but
you might want to get away from that. That sounds very racist. But
even yes, and even when she told me back then, I was not
arrogant like that.
I was not too.
Yeah, that sounded a little racist.
No, okay. So anyway, I started therapy. But during the therapy session, I was telling him all the things that I've been doing to like cope between when I needed therapy and when I actually got the session. So I've been doing, this is a long list, but we're going to get through it. I've been doing meditation. So I'll take a walk outside every day that I can. Like, I'll just walk for 2 miles, and I do yoga. I take showers, and I do a breathing exercise. So inhale for 3, 1, 2, 3, exhale for 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He taught me that. I started journaling. I've been shopping. Not sure if that's helping or not helping, but I probably need to stop, because it's not. The bank account is, yeah. Smoke black and milds, gotta quit. Social media limits. So I really wrote that down.
That's the part that makes me.
And it's number 4. So social media limits. I put on my phone like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I have a limit on it. And then afterwards it's like, you can't go on there anymore, and you can add 15 minutes or you can't. Social boundaries. So I'm no longer like just letting people call me and taking on everybody's drama and stuff, like just listening to what everybody has to say. I kind of set the pace or the tone for if I want to talk to people. And it may be rude, and I'm sorry if I make you feel away, but I don't have the capacity right now to take on what everybody is given. And I know I'm normally like a given person, but right now I can't do that. Planning. I have a planner. Every night before I go to bed, I write down my plans for the next day. Let me know if this is too much, because I can stop. It's like funny.
I mean, this is your process.
I've been reading on the toilet in the morning. So you know how normally in the morning you wake up, you read, you'll scroll social media to catch up. So I have this book called Reframe, Refocus, Retrain Your Brain and Your Cognitive Process. So I read like a couple pages of that every morning just to get me started. And it has like a whole bunch of tips on how you can retrain your brain, refocus. This may not be the title, but we're going to put it in the episode notes. And it's been really helpful. Like some of the things that they say, like I've been taking walks and they say that when you're walking, it increases your mental thought process. So you're able to walk and you're able to think better as opposed to like working out in the gym and you do it for an hour and you're sweating and you're all tired and stuff. Like if you just walk for an hour, half an hour, like you can think better and you can have a creative thought process. If you have a meeting to go to, you'll probably do better in that meeting because you took a walk before you did the meeting. So reading on the toilet has been very helpful for me because when you get on social media and you see all of the stuff that people are doing, I feel like that adds to the imposter syndrome that you feel on the day to day. And for me, at least, it increases that voice in my head that's telling me like, you're not good enough. Like this person is doing that. Why aren't you doing that? And it's not a jealousy thing. It's more so me eating myself up. And like, I don't need to do that. So, showers 2 times a day. I like fucking showering. It feels good. Cleaning and organizing, eating healthy, no alcohol, saying no. Like, no. Budgeting, making plans for the future, finding a religion. I've been going to church every Sunday, y'all.
What does that mean?
Like virtual church. Like I
figured you didn't get up and leave.
Why? Like the church is in Delaware. How am I get there?
I figured.
It's not technically Bedside Baptist.
No, it's like I get up and I actually eat breakfast.
It's still Bedside Baptist. Just because you do it from your couch.
It's brunch Baptist.
It's fucking the VIP of church. Nigga.
Yeah, I love it. I love it though.
Smoking hookah during the praise worship is nuts.
I downloaded the Bible app too.
Oh, been there, done that.
Yeah, I liked it. I like it though.
You can be friends.
Really? I didn't know you could do that. You got to show me how to work it.
Gotcha.
Gratitude list. So making a list of things that I'm grateful for at least once a week. Music therapy, staying to myself, loving myself, my husband, therapy, and then the next page is my gratitude list. So those are things that I've been doing.
You got a lot of time.
I do.
Wow.
I make time for myself. Honestly, what I found though is the truth is I work remote. So I've been working remote. I didn't tell y'all a lot of stuff, but I've been working remote for the past 2 weeks and I've been home. So on my breaks, I could take a walk. When I wake up in the morning, I have more time because I'm not scrolling social media. I'm waking up at 6:45 because I've been having a hard time sleeping. It's a lot. So we have plenty of episodes to talk more about myself. I'm not going to get it all out right now. But I say this for you, Meezy. Try some of those things on that list. And for everybody that's listening, I could put it in a post. Y'all could try it out for yourself if y'all going through something. I know the seasons are changing and things are getting harder. It's cold. Some people don't got nobody to go to sleep with. You're not fucking with your family like that. You done cut everybody off because you just don't feel like talking. So it's a great time to focus on yourself while you're in that bubble and making sure you're not doing bad habits that will lead you further down the rabbit hole. So, woohoo, clap it up.
I felt like you had some shit to get off your chest and you did it.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of letting you cook.
Thanks.
I was also trying to smell that jacket. Just to see.
Shut up.
Just to get a little whiff.
Shut up. All right, y'all.